Yeah, it's good. Whoa! What the f was that?
Oh, that I forgot to tell you. God, pipe bombs per se. Now I'm not. Per se aren't illegal if you do it properly, and you have to register them, and they're very, very, very dangerous. I suggest you have a beer and watch a game instead.
What the hell was that?
What the hell? It's your fucking truck. You should know what the hell that was.
So why don't you be honest with me? Okay, is there any crack or cocaine in this car you need to tell me
No,
about?
sir.
Okay. See these little dime baggies?
Yep.
These aren't yours.
Oh, yeah, them are mine.
No,
There you go.
those are mine. What do we call that? Self-snitching.
You're headed to Lowe's?
Yep.
Lowe's where?
What were you getting at Lowe's? Were you getting some pipe fittings and maybe some fertilizer? So he's got a lot of meth. He's got a pipe bomb. He's got a firearm. Oh, it sounds like a regular old Friday night for me. I'm kind of anxious to see what the f is going to happen here.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And he's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your very own personal board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Today, we are reacting to a pipe bomb blows up during a routine traffic stop. I have a little bit of experience with this because I've actually tried a pipe bomb case. But before we get to that, our sponsor, eforms.com, would like us to inform you that my grandma's still in my basement. And, you know, she's kind of gotten a little out of control. And she's very with it, you know, so I don't need power of attorney over her, but I'm trying to get her out. So she is a tenant at will. So I'm just going to evict her. And where do I go for an eviction form? I go to eforms.com. Where do I go for a bill of sale? eforms.com. Where do I go if I do need a power of attorney because all of a sudden I have a heart but I need to take care of her? I go to eforms.com. Where do I go if I need a medical power of attorney for my grandma, you know, like a DNR order, which is, you know, do not resuscitate? Well, I go to eforms.com. eforms.com is a very effective way to get a legal form that you need for whatever purpose you're looking for, and you don't have to go to court. Or if you do have to go to court, you're protected. You're going to win because it's better if it's in writing, correct? Right. And so eforms.com, it's a very effective way to avoid a high-priced lawyer like me, or either win or avoid court. All right, so pipe bombs per se, now I'm not, per se aren't illegal if you do it properly. You know, a lot of people use homemade bombs to blow up tree stumps or do whatever, you know. But they're discouraged because guess what? You could blow your hand off or you could wind up not doing it properly. In other words, if you don't do the right paperwork, it is illegal. And you have to register them. And they're very, very, very dangerous. I suggest you have a beer and watch a game instead. I mean, we do so many crazy things as human beings. And thank God that, you know, I get to see the aftermath of it, you know, instead of being on the front end of it, like a first responder, that kind of thing. So let's get into this. The title is a pipe bomb blows up during a routine traffic stop. Guy is facing a lot of charges.
What's the matter, officer? Yeah, bad.
First off, Farmer Jones here definitely looks like he's the kind of guy that would make a pipe bomb. He probably has a manifesto. I actually tried one of these in rural Minnesota, and my client did have a manifesto. He had several, and he actually, they were in a tote, and he disposed of them at the time. So he really wasn't in possession of them. But this guy looks just like the kind of people that would have a pipe bomb and be sort of anti-government.
Come on. Whose tag's on this car?
My ex-wife.
Okay, well, why
My ex-wife, it's not me.
is her tag on your truck?
I send her the money every month.
It's not registered to this truck.
Okay, so that's a problem right there. When you're driving down the road and you have contraband in your fucking car, you shouldn't have a reason for them to pull you over. You know, when you have drug couriers going all over the country, one of the first things that the cartel and those kind of guys, they want to make sure that you don't speed, that so he's got, somehow you have a plate in your car that doesn't belong to the vehicle and it's okay? I mean, you think it's going to fool anybody?
Don't even tell me that.
I'm telling you, man. You got your license on you?
Yes, sir, I do. Give me just a second.
And you got the registration?
Come for you. Title's at home.
Where were you headed, buddy? Can I open the door?
Yeah, go ahead. Lowe's?
You were headed to Lowe's?
Yep.
Lowe's where?
What were you getting at Lowe's? Were you getting some pipe fittings and maybe some fertilizer?
Long way.
Yeah, you're not even freaking close to Lowe's.
I've only lived down here 4 years. I've been to Lowe's 10 times.
Oh. Where are you coming from?
Oh, what the hell is it? I have to look at my phone.
Anything in the car you know about? Guns, drugs, bombs,
I got
dope?
a 22 pistol right there in the seat.
Okay, well don't grab
That's
it.
legal. I'm not retarded.
No dope or nothing?
I'm not retarded. Okay, let me ask you about that. You got anything in the car I need to worry about? Guns, pistols, pipe bombs, anything? And he identifies a 22. But, I suppose it's officer safety that he asked that question, but it really is a little bit beyond the scope of the reason for the stop.
In the car?
No, sir.
You don't use drugs?
No.
Have you ever?
Drugs. What are you talking about drugs for?
Oh, weed, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Is there any weed near?
A couple roaches, maybe.
Yeah, I thought I could smell some.
I ain't lying about nothing.
Okay.
Now he's got a firearm. He's got a little bit of weed. And actually, the smell of weed in Minnesota and other jurisdictions is no longer enough to search the car. Just the smell of weed alone. Because it's illegal in a lot of states. However, having a controlled substance with a firearm, no bueno.
So when I search the car, am I gonna find anything?
No, you go right ahead.
Cool. I can search it?
No, you go right ahead. He's given him permission to search his car. And he probably forgot that he had a pipe bomb in his car.
I can search the car? So what are these dope baggies in this cigarette pouch right here for? You use cocaine as well?
No. I got 6 heart attacks.
Okay. Well, what does that have to do with the 3 baggies with the white substance in that cigarette pouch right there?
Don't know.
Hop out for me, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Don't know. That's not mine. I didn't put that there. This is my wife's truck.
Listen, man, I don't want to take you to jail, but if you're not going to be honest with me, man, you're going to go to jail.
No.
Okay? So why don't you be honest with me? Okay, is there any crack or cocaine in this car you need to tell me
No,
about?
sir.
Okay, then what's in that?
Whatever. I couldn't tell you there. I don't always have the truck.
Okay. Because I don't believe that story, to be honest.
No, I can pee in a cup and all that.
That doesn't do anything for me. See these little dime baggies?
Yep.
These aren't yours.
Oh, yeah, them are mine.
No,
There you go.
those are mine. What do we call that? Self-snitching. Fuck. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about my drugs.
I ain't gonna lie, I had them for weed.
Weed? There's nothing in them. I guess the white stuff I saw was like dust or something.
Yeah, I've been cutting wood for the last 3 months.
Have you ever used cocaine or anything?
When I was about 19 years old.
Okay, anything in your pockets?
Money. Making sure I ain't got no pocket knife or nothing. Cigarettes.
It's year 1429 to 2729 be my number. Lima. Who are you on the phone with, brother?
Pardon me?
Who are you on the phone with?
No, I'm giving you you asked me where I was coming
Oh, the
from.
red-
I was showing you.
Oh, here, walk back here for me.
I've been paying this every freaking month.
So pipe bombs, by their nature, are a little unstable. A lot of times they use batteries to set them off. You can use whatever. And so this guy just seems like relatively clueless.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. 300 West River Road?
Yes, sir. I got that property there.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got property in Pomona Park. And I've been cutting trees down there and trees fell on my car.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's better than falling on me.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree. I wouldn't want nothing to happen to you. That didn't sound good. I can search pockets?
Yeah, I got money.
Dang, I wish I had that much money.
That ain't much, it's long.
Good.
It's mostly one. Money, I'm pretty cheap.
Don't. I'm gonna put this back in your pockets here.
Remember what the title is, that a pipe bomb blows up at a traffic stop. So I'm kind of anxious to see what the fuck's going to happen here.
In your pockets here. Oh, goodness.
Can I set my phone or something like that?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, of course, man. He's just being Mr. Sweet Nice Guy, right? You never consent to a search. If there's a ground, see, if there were grounds to throw it out, that's gone if you allow the search. By allow, I mean consent to the search. You can not consent and still not be obstructing.
I had it in different pockets.
No, you're fine, brother. It ain't illegal to possess money. Like I said, I wish I had some money.
It's pretty close to the first of the month, so that's the only reason I got it.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm getting caught up on my project.
Here, walk up here with me. Will you stand in the front of the truck?
I got this truck there a couple months ago.
You're not a convicted felon or nothing, are you?
I've never been arrested in my life.
Good.
Until today.
Yeah, you do got these little dime baggies everywhere. Will you stand at
Someone that at the store was having it blew all over the place.
stand at the front for me?
I ain't never cleaned the truck out.
Oh yeah?
No shit. That's one of my pet peeves is, if I have a bottle in my car, like a bottle of pop or water or whatever, I drink it, I throw it away. I don't let them accumulate. Unlike some people, contentious to be named later.
I bought it from a gentleman that owned the junkyard. Stunk bad, and I just sprayed the seats down is all I did. This closed or open right here?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine.
See it on there. I go on the thing.
I mean, yeah. 1429, 99 on a signal 0.
You tell me where the government's open is now?
500-574-170. Looks like a Ruger 22. Come on.
So one of the things they're probably doing is calling in the serial number of the firearm to find out if it's stolen. Because if it's stolen, that's even a bigger problem.
Yeah, there's your roach.
I told you I didn't lie about it.
No, you didn't. I knew I could smell it.
I was about flowers and I bought the floor of this when I got it.
Yeah? What kind of pipe is this?
Not a clue. That hadn't been in the truck.
That's a methamphetamine pipe, sir.
I've had 6 heart attacks. I ain't smoking no meth.
Well, it looks like you are. There's your weed.
So let's just kind of go through a search of a vehicle real quick. you know, in order to search a vehicle, you have to have, well, in order to stop a vehicle, you have to have reasonable and articulable suspicion that a crime was committed and the person committed it, right? And usually that has to happen in front of you. So like in a DWI situation, you see somebody weaving. In this situation, he had, you know, plates that didn't match the vehicle. So it was okay to pull him over. But then to expand that, there's got to be more. You can't just, the cops just can't search your vehicle. Now, generally a search without a warrant is per se illegal. However, there are exceptions to that, and the automobile exception is one of those exceptions. You have a less reasonable expectation of privacy in your vehicle than you do in your home. So they don't need quite a high standard in order to search your vehicle. And the smell of weed, sometimes in Minnesota, that's not even an issue at this point. But in other words, just the smell of marijuana is not enough to search your vehicle. In some states, though, it's different.
Listen, man, is there any meth in here? Just be real with me,
No,
brother.
I'm serious as hurt. No,
Listen, this is a meth pipe, okay?
Yeah.
There's methamphetamine in that, okay? So if you would just be honest with me, I will help you out. But if you...
That is the biggest fucking misnomer that a cop ever says. I'll help you out. You know, if you tell the truth right now, the Lord will set you free. I'm your buddy. I'm your buddy. You know, look, I'll put in a good word with the prosecutor. It never happens. Never happens in a million years. Look, you know, I'll help you out here if you just tell me the truth. No, you won't. You're going to take your huge legal acumen and shove it right up my ass.
Do not be honest,
I
man.
ain't being totally honest.
You're
I'm
not.
playing with stuff. There's no mess in there.
When was the last time you smoked meth?
Yes, I'll be honest.
Is there any chance I'm going to find meth in this car?
No, there is not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure are you?
Very sure.
All right, well...
So all they have is residue on a pipe, which is not that big a deal.
I have nothing like that in the car. I'm surprised the pipe was in here.
So you smoked methamphetamine yesterday.
Yeah, a little weed, yeah, and a little meth. I mean, he didn't cop to the meth right away until he found the pipe.
Use any other kind of drugs?
No, sir. Why, prescription?
Now, the thing is, when he finds the pipe bomb, it's really fucking dangerous. I mean, especially if he's handling it himself. It could blow your hands off, could kill you.
Lord's gonna get it.
Yeah, it's good. Whoa!
See what I'm saying? Let's rewind that. That sort of caught me off guard. So we backed it up just a little bit, and if you look at that device there, it's PVC piping.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's that, didn't that catch you off guard a little bit? It totally caught me off guard. But I mean, that's really dangerous. You know, when I tried this case, you know, Michael actually sat through the trial with me when he was in law school, and it was amazing because we're sitting there. There's pipe bombs. They were made inert, you know, to make them safe for court, but they still look imposing. And they didn't look like this because they were actually metal pipes. And when those things burst, you know, when those blow up, that metal shavings go everywhere. But imagine having a job where you have to do this and you run into this kind of shit. The unpredictability. Why do you think cops are so skittish?
Lord's gonna get it.
Yeah, it's.
But you see, he's not detonating this pipe bomb. They're very unstable.
Good.
See, it's just sitting there and it just blew up.
Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Oh, that? I forgot to tell you. God.
You got a fire extinguisher?
1429.
What the hell was that?
Start.
What the hell? It's your fucking truck. You should know what the hell that was.
Fire. Something just exploded in this truck.
I think it was my radiator.
I'm 77. It went off on me. I don't know what it was, but yeah, 77 for now.
I think that was the airbag.
I thought it was the airbag. And the airbag's going to really set your truck on fire.
What the fuck was that, man? Hey, come here. Now, put your hands behind your back. I don't know what the fuck that was, man.
No longer Mr. Nice Guy. God, can you imagine all of a sudden it blows up? I mean, that scared the shit out of the officer. Hopefully he's not hurt.
I got to screw him. Which way?
Fucking sit right there. Ah, fuck.
I honestly don't know what the hell that was. It's nasty.
I don't know what the hell that was. Really? Really? You didn't know you had a pipe bomb in your car? And think about it. If you would have been sitting on that thing or whatever, I mean, that thing went off without too much, and while it was just sitting there. So that's how unstable those things are.
Did you put them in the front?
No.
Have you ever seen, you know, these terrorists whose specialty is making bombs? They're missing digits. And why are they missing digits? Because they blow themselves up all the time.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
God.
What the hell was that?
Fuck if I know. How the fuck you think I would know?
That cop is fucking hot. As he should be. I mean, you know, this guy's messing with him at every turn.
There's a gun in there, too. I have no fucking idea, dude. I was fucking leaning over the driver's seat and something fucking blew up all over me.
What would you say about Farmer Jones' house? You think his house is nice and neat and tidy, and his yard is just, you know, pristine, just always mowed? Or you think it's full of like old washing machines, old cars, just junk everywhere, you know, meth pipes, booby traps? I guarantee you know, they have those 12 gauge blanks where you step on something and it goes off. This guy's an anti-government, and he just tried to blow up a cop.
Yeah, it's like in my fucking lungs or something.
I have no idea.
He's got fucking, there's meth pipes and fucking baggies and shit. I don't fucking know, dude. I have literally no fucking clue. I didn't have time to look at anything.
So the charge federally would be possession of an unregistered destructive device. That's what the statute calls for. So if you register it, you know, you pay $100 and some fee, and you register it, it's not illegal. So a lot of times when people were making their own meth, they use anhydrous pneumonia and a lot of other dangerous chemicals. And cops would go in there and not really, this is early on, not knowing what they were really getting into, and just the exposure to some of that stuff is really dangerous. And this shit is really dangerous. Really dangerous. He's lucky it wasn't, you know, a little more powerful.
Like it's all my fucking eyes and shit, dude. Oh, God.
That could blow up. I've had it a lot of times.
So let me just read you what Crime Piece has said here. Chemical release device resulting in a poisonous gas bomb, which was created by multiple pieces of PVC pipe purposely joined together with a valve in the middle used to open or close the middle of the device off from the ends. So the way it's constructed is a pipe bomb. Well, is it a pipe bomb? Is it a destructive device? The defendant admitted to storing powdered chlorine with one of the sides of the device while claiming he didn't know what was on the other side of the device. The device's valve is marked with the words safe and disarmed when the valve is closed and marked armed when the valve is open. This is a homemade bomb. Preliminary analysis by law enforcement bomb technicians on scene is the other chemical in the device is likely brake fluid. The combination of the two chemicals resulted in the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms personnel referred to as the chemical release device, suspected to be used as a poisonous gas bomb. The device did explode or detonate while the constructive possession of law enforcement officer Sergeant Owens, which resulted in Sergeant Owens inhaling and or ingesting chemicals released by the bomb while also having his eyes immediately impacted by the chemicals. If you ingest chlorine, it can be lethal. It absolutely can be lethal. Sergeant Owens was immediately forced to seek medical attention due to the exposure of the gases and powdered particles from the explosion. He was arrested and he was charged with make, possess, throw, project, or discharge any destructive device, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer. I don't know that they're going to get that because the battery has got to be intentional. Carrying a concealed firearm during the commission of a felony, which probably will stick because you've got the pipe bomb and which was illegal, and then you've got the possession of the firearm. Armed trafficking in methamphetamine, 28 to 200 grams, 2 counts. So they must have found more methamphetamine in his car. 28 grams is an ounce. So he had more than an ounce of methamphetamine. Possession of methamphetamine with intent to sell. That's because you have more than an ounce. And maintain a drug dwelling or conveyance. In other words, you're transporting it in your truck, and that's the conveyance. And so guess what? He probably lost his truck, although it's probably worth, $500 or something like that. But he's looking at a shit ton of prison time because of this. And he's still in custody, no bond. This was in April. And we're not going to help him out with that either way. Not with our Patreon money. Anyway, isn't that just crazy? That is absolutely crazy. So this is our reaction to body cam. Pipe bomb blows up during a traffic stop, presented to you by the Crime Piece. It just never astounds me or surprises me the different shit that people do. It's just crazy. So when you look at aggravating factors for sentencing, he doesn't have a prayer in hell. In terms of guilt or innocence or having his case thrown out, because he got stopped for bad plates. He did have bad plates. You smell the weed. Can I search? Yeah, you can. Also, he finds this shit, Why the hell he would consent to a search is beyond me, especially if he knew he had more than an ounce of fucking meth. So he's looking at probably anywhere between 5 and 10 years in prison, somewhere in there, in that range. And a judge could and likely would aggravate the sentence because, why? Because an officer was injured in the process. So he's got a lot of meth. He's got a pipe bomb. He's got a firearm. Oh, it sounds like a regular old Friday night for me. So I just, if it weren't for alcohol, drugs, and dumb decisions, I wouldn't have a job. So this is our reaction to Crime Piece's video. Make sure you follow them or take a look at their stuff. They got pretty good content out there. And we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers. I am your board-certified criminal defense lawyer, Chloe. And this is for you. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Sign up for Patreon. And we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
I'm part of Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away.
23-hour lockdown, police is at my call.